Each of us is the sum of our parts.
That's so deep.
Each of us is a puzzle made of many pieces.
That's a little cheesy.
None of us ever know who we are all the time, do we?
Ugh, cue the teen angst.
How many sides to a person are there?
How many hours are there in a day? No one knows. Oh, right, okay, but you know what I mean. We can never know how many different ways there are to look at one movement, person, or idea.
Question. Do any of us truly listen to all these thoughts rattling around in our head?
We should.
We need to. Don't we have to?
Question.
Do we really want to know what someone else is thinking?
Would we like what we hear?
Would it change us in some way?
We afford to be afraid of the truth.
We are her. She is us. We
Are I.
We are him.
He is us.
We
Are I. School?
Is like an arena.
Students are on display, evaluated and judged by their peers every minute of every day.
We triumph.
We befriend.
We love. We start over. Back to the top.
There are rules in such an arena, and students must play by them in order to get through the day.
We achieve. We build up.
We love.
We start over.
Back to the top.
It's not always easy, and sometimes students fall short of what's expected. They make mistakes, like choosing the wrong friends, or mistreating the ones they're supposed to care about.
We fail. We fight. We hate.
We start over.
Back to the top.
It's an unforgiving battleground. When you think about it, it's surprising any of us make it out sane.
We falter. We tear down.
We hate.
We start over. Back to the top.
And yet, school, this arena students must attend, is the waking world.
Our lives are the dream.
When my eyes open, I'm asleep until I arrive here. Colors here are brighter. Sounds are louder. Voices are sharper. It's not pleasant. When I step foot onto campus, I am on alert and my defenses are up. In some ways, I am more myself here than I am at home, and yet I am still performing an act, playing a character I have rehearsed over and over throughout the years until the facade is perfect. At home, I am different. I'm uncertain and full of doubt, but I don't have to try to be me. At school, I know exactly who I am and where I belong, even if it's not what I would have chosen for myself if it were up to me. I don't know which me I prefer to be.
We triumph. We befriend. We love. We fail. We fight. We hate. We start over. Back to the top.
Life is good. Life is great even. When I'm in the arena, I know my place. Decisions are easy to make because they're mostly made for me. Go there, go here, walk this way, like these things. I know who to associate with. I know what words to say. The school has rules, and the rules are easy to follow, even if they sometimes change. And yet, I followed the rules for so long, I don't know if I actually want to, or if I do it simply because it's become a habit. I do what's expected because it's expected. Does that make me a good person, or does that just mean I'm good at following directions?
We achieve. We build up. We love. We falter. We tear down. We hate. We start over. Back to the top.
Well, I don't know. It's all become a mess, hasn't it?
So?
What am I supposed to do? There are rules.
New choices can be made.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's logical. For a choice to exist, there has to be at least two ways you can go. Just because someone has gone one way
doesn't mean they can't go another.
Which is fair, but sometimes the right choice was already made and the consequence is still painful to bear. Is that the case? Was the right choice made?
That's a great question.
How do I know? How do I know if I made the right choice?
Simple. Would I have made the other choice?
Right, that's important. Would I have gone the other way?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here.
I'm wasting my time. This is a waste of time.
It's important to consider everything from every angle.
I know that, but it is a waste of time. Right?
Yes.
No, it's not.
It doesn't matter though. I know that much at least.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I should still consider it all. Maybe it's not too late to make a new choice.
And if it is,
Exactly. Then I can live with the consequence if I have to. But I'd like to know for sure.
fine. I'll think it through from the beginning.
Where did it begin?
Alice. It all started with Alice.
On the first day.
All right, everyone's looking. Stomach in, shoulders back. Act like I belong here.
Even if I don't,
Don't think that way. I belong here just as much as anyone else.
do I think anyone knows Alice and I had a fight?
How? I haven't told anyone.
They wouldn't care if they knew.
They always care.
Nobody cares about me.
That's a rotten thing to think. People care. I just don't know them. I've never given anyone a reason not to care about me.
And yet, stop it. Thoughts like that aren't productive. I've been surviving just fine, and I just need to make it to the end. That's doable. Must I do it alone? Maybe I can smooth things over with Alice.
I don't see her.
I've lost her if she's still angry.
Is she still angry?
Of course she's still angry. She should be angry.
She has no right. I'm the one that got hurt.
When I let people close, they hurt me.
Cut it out. That's done. People are good. People care. I'm the one that shut her off. That's on me.
Don't get mad at me, please.
Yeah, back off. I'll figure out to do with Alice once I see her.
I want to go home.
I've never backed down from anything. Can I honestly tell myself I wouldn't rather be in bed right now? Don't pretend this is better than binging Netflix.
I like binging Netflix.
Enough. I'm right. I'm here and there is nothing gained from worry. School is a necessary evil.
Well, I got half of that right.
I am bored feeling this way. All this angsty crap is getting old. I wander through each day without any joy and blame the world for it. But did I ever think maybe it's my fault? That only I can find a way to get over myself, and it's unfair of me to ask anyone else enough!
Look, there's Alice.
I changed my mind. I can't do this.
I have to do this.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was worse than that. Why should she forgive me? I can't even forgive myself.
She's walking away. She doesn't want to forgive me.
Maybe she didn't see me.
I know better than that.
I suppose, but it was months ago. Why is she still mad at me?
Why shouldn't she be? I'm still mad at her.
Approach her. She'll have to decide if I'm worth forgiving.
Hey, Alice, please, don't walk away. I just wanted to apologize.
She thinks it was all my fault.
I know. I'm sorry. To be fair, though, you were just as much at fault as I was.
Bad start.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm being rude. It was mostly my fault. But you could have called.
Why? So she could yell at me?
No! No! We don't have to fight. I missed you. I was traveling with my parents all summer, and all I could think about was our fight. I shouldn't have called you that.
Say it. Say what I called her. She wants to hear me say it.
Why? I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong.
Say it. Say what I'm sorry for saying.
I'm sorry I called you a slut.
It's a bad word. I shouldn't call people that.
To be fair, she was being a slut.
Stop it.
What? She was.
I was angry. That's all. I lashed out. But
But what?
nothing.
No? Come on. Say what I want to say.
But you knew he liked me.
There's more.
And I liked him.
I was sure of that. Now I'm not.
You really hurt me. You were supposed to be my best friend.
She's getting defensive.
We're going to fight again.
No. No way. We are not having this fight again.
I don't need protection. I can do this without.
No, no way. I'm not letting her see me crack. No one gets to see me break.
She's my best friend.
Not anymore. She kissed the boy I liked. What kind of best friend would do that?
He wasn't mine to begin with. We weren't even dating. We weren't a couple. I don't even know if he liked me.
I was so sure he did.
We were friends all year, all three of us. And you knew he liked me. You knew I liked him. There were a dozen boys at that party. Why'd you have to kiss the one I liked?
Is it true?
It can't be.
You're lying.
I don't think she is.
I know she's not. Oh, please, no. Tell me that's not true.
Tell me you're lying.
She's not. He kissed her first.
I can hold myself together until she leaves, but don't think I can do much after that. I'm starting to lose it.
Walk away, please.
Don't let her go.
If I don't, she'll see me break.
Why did she let him kiss her?
Don't ask her that. I don't want to hear the answer.
Why did you let him kiss you?
Or ask. Sure, why not pile hurt upon hurt?
She likes him too. They're dating now. He's her best friend.
I was your best friend.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry. I try to hold it together, but it hurts too much.
What a crappy way for the school year to start.
What good am I if I'm disregarded?
It was a good try, but I have to remind myself of the truth that I'm not always in control. I know that, but it still doesn't hurt any less because I know that.
I don't matter. I can't be here. Should I?
What? Follow? What would be the use? My confidence is gone. It will come back when I need it.
And if it doesn't come back?
I can't worry about that until it happens. There'd be no use.
People know. They saw us fight.
Yes, and they will judge, won't they?
Yes.
I need time. I should go home.
Come on. This isn't going to be that bad. Everyone deals with a heartbreak. I'm not the last girl to lose a guy or a best friend. This isn't going to be that bad. It's only one friend.
My best friend.
The others will have to choose sides.
They won't choose me.
Time will tell.
I've got this. Chin up, deep breath, dry my eyes. I need to be strong. I need to be confident.
I can fake it until my confidence comes back. I can do this.
I can do this.
And if I can't?
That's not a question worth asking. There'd be no use.
But I...
No, don't start with doubt because that never ends well.
Exactly.
I have to get to class.
What's his problem?
Maybe he didn't see me.
He saw me.
He didn't care.
His eyes were red and puffy. Maybe...
Maybe what? He was crying? Don't make me laugh. Popular boys like that have nothing to be upset about.
Maybe.
I'm right. I have to be right. If a boy that cute, that popular cries on the first day of school, what hope do I have?
Maybe I should talk to him.
No. No way. Don't even think about it. Come on, class. I'm already late.
Yeah, okay.
What was that all about?
This is bad. It's so bad. I'm dead.
I can't be dead or none of you would exist. And I wouldn't be having this argument myself.
I hate it when I do this.
Yeah, I do too, a little. And yet,
Why did I do it? Because I was angry.
that's a terrible reason.
But it's a reason. Terrible or not. It's the only reason I have. I wasn't thinking. I was just feeling.
Still, not a good reason.
What do they expect from me? What do they want?
Perfection.
I can't keep doing it.
Hey, you okay?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
You should be in class.
Yeah, I know. I was going, but you looked
I
like
look like what?
you could use a friend.
I have plenty of friends.
Oh, no, yeah, I know. I mean, maybe you need a friend right now. Or maybe not friend. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. I'm sorry.
Don't let her go!
Don't.
Say something!
She's cute.
I know, right?
That's not important.
Yeah, okay.
She seems nice.
She's right. I could use someone who isn't a friend right now.
Don't go.
She already stopped brain trust.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm glad you stayed. No, don't say that.
I'm Ryan. Who are you?
That sounds like I'm attacking her.
What do I say then?
I can tell her she's cute.
Don't mock me.
Don't think stupid stuff.
Don't make me hurt.
Don't make me hurt me. Is that what I'm gonna say?
I'm the definition of counterproductive. Come on, think of something.
I've got it!
I'm Ryan.
Short and sweet. Well done. Nicely played. Sarah.
Do you have a last name, Miss Sarah?
What am I doing?
Seriously, who talks like that?
Oh, yeah, Camden.
That's nice.
I guess. It means Winding Valley. You?
Ansel. I don't know what it means.
Let's find out.
You're friends with Alice. There's a picture of you two on your home screen.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm flirting with this girl, I'm failing.
I'm not flirting with her. I don't even know her.
Wait. I'm not flirting with her? Why don't I know her? She knew.
She's friends with Alice.
Ugh, I cannot stand that stuck-up little pain in the neck.
That's why you don't know this girl.
She doesn't seem like she'd be friends with Alice.
To be fair, I don't seem like I'd be friends with Tony.
I don't want to think about that right now.
Follower.
What?
Your last name. I'm not sure if this is how you spell it.
No, I spell it with an S.
No, yeah. I see that here. It means follower.
That's depressing.
Why?
Because I'm a leader.
Because I don't follow anyone.
Because I set trends.
Because I don't let others tell me what to do.
Because I matter.
Because I don't want to admit how appropriate it is.
No reason. Just, I guess I always thought of myself as a leader, is all.
Well, I mean, it's just a name. I'm not a Winding Valley, you know?
Well, sure, but don't you think names have power? Like, you're suggesting you don't know which direction you're going, or maybe it means you're trying to find your way, but you're surrounded by mountains.
And what are the mountains?
I don't know, maybe obstacles, or maybe goals, or maybe the other kids trying to hide you in the shadows.
Very deep, Ryan Ansel.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just mean, I think it's just a name. Names are names.
Okay, forget I said anything.
Sorry
For what?
for hurting your feelings.
As if. Takes a lot more than that to hurt my feelings.
Because that didn't sound offensive at all.
Well, anyway, why aren't you in class?
Why aren't you?
Now that sounded defensive.
Because we already went over this. I saw you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely not trying to flirt.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Right. Sorry. I was upset about something. One of my friends was being a jerk and I kind of blew up at him right before class started, so I left before the teacher showed up.
What did he say?
The teacher? I just told you. He wasn't there yet.
No, your friend.
Oh. It's nothing.
You ran out of class because your friend said nothing?
She's smart.
No, I'm stupid.
Both statements are true.
Why do you care?
Swing and a miss.
What?
Here's the full count pitch.
I mean, you don't even know me.
Ooh, and the batter strikes out.
Forget I asked them. Look, I'm gonna get to class, and I shouldn't even offer, but you really do look like you could use a new friend. So, if you want to talk later, I'll meet you right here after school. If you don't want to show up, no worries. I'll wait 30 minutes. That's about as much compassion as I've got today. But if you show up to share, not to get defensive, okay? Otherwise, don't waste my time.
I think I'm in love.
She's pretty cool.
Why don't I know her? I feel like I should know her.
I want to know her.
I liked Alice the moment I met her. She was pretty, sure of herself, dressed like a supermodel, and seemed like she had everything figured out. At first, I thought my crush on her meant more than what it was, but it didn't take long for me to figure out that I simply wanted to be her. I wanted to stop doubting myself. I wanted to stop being invisible. I've never lived anywhere else, but every year someone asks me what school I transferred from. I've been going to school with these kids and none of them know me. I don't even know how that's possible, but it's awful. It's awful being so forgettable. So I thought if I latched myself onto Alice, I'd finally get noticed.
But she overshadowed me. I became more invisible, if that's even possible. Alice was loud and monopolized conversation and never let anyone see me.
Of course, I didn't notice at the time. I thought that was normal. I thought that's how friendships worked. She was doing me a favor by letting me be her friend, letting me exist, and she made sure I knew how grateful I should be.
But other kids still asked me if I was new.
And I still sat in the shadows.
And I was grateful like a pathetic little puppy, returning over and over and over again to an owner who kicks it.
What if he doesn't show up?
Then I wasted a half hour.
Not a huge deal. Why am I even doing this? Because he's cute? He is not. He so is. Even if he is, that's not why I'm waiting for him. He's out of my league.
So what?
So, I'd really be wasting my time if I was hoping he'd ask me out.
Maybe I just want to look at him.
That's creepy. I'm not that shallow.
Right.
I'm not. I don't want to be.
Fine, I'm not shallow.
Thanks.
Except that I totally am.
I hate myself sometimes.
No. No way. I'm not waiting for some boy to decide if I'm worth his time. So now I decide to show up. Don't start with me. I made a promise.
I'm not going to stand him up in case he shows up. That's not who I am.
This is a terrible idea. Please take note that I am absolutely, categorically against this. Noted. But if I'm going to stick around, then help. What should I say to him when he shows up? What are my options?
Accusatory tone?
Open mockery?
Simpering gratitude.
Ugh, no. Veto.
Calm detachment?
That has potential. How about mature and compassionate? Forget I thought of it.
No, I think that's the way to go. It costs me nothing to be decent.
It's a bit risky.
But it's an interesting way for me to go. It's not the most natural thing for me to do.
Because I don't know who I am anymore.
Maybe I'm kind.
Hey.
You're here.
Yeah.
Or nothing. I could say nothing.
And look like an idiot?
Oh my gosh, I have to say something. Say anything. This is so awkward.
Duh.
Wait, I have an idea.
I didn't think you were gonna show up.
Honesty? Really? That's my brilliant idea? Better than nothing. Literally.
I almost didn't.
What changed your mind?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I should ask him to sit down.
No way.
But it's rude not to.
He'll think I'm flirting with him.
Wait, I'm not?
I'm not even considering it.
Oh, okay. Fine, but I still shouldn't be rude.
Would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I can't stay long.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Gross. Don't, because then I'm gonna throw up, and I hate that.
That is maybe the weirdest thing I've ever thought. Cool it. He's sitting down anyway.
Did you change your mind?
My feet are tired. Long practice.
What do you play?
Seriously?
What?
How is it that we go to the same school and neither of us know each other? It's not that big of a school.
Well, I've never really been popular or anything, and I don't pay attention to sports or band or the school play and stuff.
But you're friends with Alice. She's the most popular girl on campus.
Yeah, I know.
Then how have I never noticed you before?
Ouch.
I don't like this guy.
Yes, I do. It's an honest question, and I can't pretend I haven't thought the same thing about myself. Why would he notice me?
I guess Alice kind of draws the focus, I guess.
Maybe. And don't get me wrong, she's nice and everything, but,
But
well, I never really got the impression that she cares about other people's feelings. Like, she's only always thinking of herself.
I like this guy.
See?
But I shouldn't say that about your friend.
we're not friends anymore.
Oh, why not?
We had a fight. I don't really want to talk about it. Besides, we're here to talk about you, remember? Why you ran out of class?
Right. So I'm friends with this guy named Tony Cohen. Do you know him?
Yeah.
He's a loser.
Isn't that the guy who kept on hitting on Alice until she punched him in the throat?
Yep.
Well, anyways, me and Tony hung out a lot over the summer. And it was fun and everything. But then he started smoking pot and drinking. And that's not really my thing. And he got mad at me for not doing it with him.
I don't get why that made you mad, though.
I'm getting there. So he started calling me names like lame, a wuss, and a baby, just because I didn't want to get high and get drunk with him. So I stopped hanging out with him, which made my parents worry. So they asked me about it, and I told them.
You told your parents about Tony?
Yeah, I thought it would make it better.
Did it?
Nope. Turns out my parents thought I was trying to cover for doing drugs. I didn't know, but Tony already told his parents that I tried to get him into doing drugs and drinking and all that. And my parents were just waiting for me to tell them. It was this huge mess, and I'm not even sure if my parents believe me. They made me take a drug test and everything.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I hadn't seen Tony in weeks, and I had first period class with him. And the whole time he's calling me a burnout and a junkie, but the entire time his eyes are bloodshot, and I'm pretty sure he was drunk. And what's worse is that everybody believes him. I could lose my spot on the team. I don't want to go into high school and lose my reputation like that. So I could hear myself thinking. Part of me was telling me that I shouldn't punch him, but a whole other part of me was telling me that I should punch him right in his stupid face. It was like there was this conversation happening in my head, and I wasn't sure which me to believe. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Good. I thought I was going crazy.
Maybe you are.
Thanks a lot.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, maybe you were all going a little crazy. Maybe that's what puberty and becoming a teenager and someday an adult is all about. Becoming a little bit crazy until you're just as crazy as the world around you.
That was deep.
He's gonna think I'm such a nerd.
I don't think so. Wait for it.
That's a neat way of looking at things.
Thanks.
See?
Except, wouldn't it be nice if the world were sane, and we could be sane too?
Mom always said that you could wish in one hand and poop in another, and at the end of the day, all you'll have left is a handful of poop.
Did I just...
Am I really talking about? Please, God, if you're ever going to strike me down with a bolt of lightning, do it now! Like, right now!
Your mom is a very wise person.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I just said that.
Why? It was funny. And you're right. It's no use wishing. I guess that's how things are. But for once, it would be nice to know that not everything is out of your control, you know?
Yeah. I should go.
Oh, right. Thanks for talking with me. And you're right. It does feel good to talk about it.
See? Well, I'll see you around, okay?
Ask me out!
I knew it! I knew I was flirting!
Yeah, see you around.
See ya.
He's not going to do it. I should ask him.
Ask him out! What just happened?
Wait, am I really not going to ask him out? What did I miss? It was going so well. Get back over here and ask that boy out!
He likes me, right?
Sure, seemed like it. See, this always happens. I think a guy likes me, and he's really thinking about comic books, sports, or some way hotter girl. I'm really stupid when it comes to guys, aren't I?
But this one liked me. I was so sure of it.
Come on, I need ice cream.
God, now I'm a cliche.
Yup, a mid-chip cliche. Come on.
I'm not all there is to me.
I'm complicated, multifaceted. Everyone is.
Sometimes I begin to think outside myself. I begin to see myself the way others must see me, and I'm filled with this crushing weight, this feeling that I don't measure up.
And I wanted to say that to her. I wanted to tell her that I feel invisible, even though I'm popular. I wanted to tell her that when she said that she didn't know who I was, it was like a knife to my heart. But also, a relief. That I could be anybody I wanted to be.
When he said he didn't know me, I wasn't surprised because no one notices me. But I kind of wished he had been the one who did. My mom was right about the whole wishing thing, and I was once again left with something I really didn't want.
In each of us, there are things we don't want to know about ourselves. Things we don't want to recognize. I don't want to admit I have doubts.
I don't want to admit that it matters what other people think of me. I don't want to admit that I judge others even though I fear they judge me. Maybe if I were perfect, he would have asked me to stay.
Maybe if I were perfect, I would have asked her to stay.
Well, we have our work cut out for ourselves. Is everyone up to speed?
I don't think so.
Shocking. That's fine. It might be worth going over the details anyway. So, what we have here are two people, kids really, who like one another but come from vastly different social circles. Needless to say, they cannot be allowed to be together.
Why not?
Because there are rules, and society demands that like stay with like, type with type.
People break the rules all the time.
And does it ever end well?
Sometimes? I suppose not.
There you go. That's not our problem, though.
What's our problem then?
First of all, neither Sarah nor Ryan understand their place. They don't know where they belong. That's problematic.
We know where they belong.
Do we?
Of course. Sarah's a shy girl with no friends. Boys don't like her, and she's ready and willing to latch on to anyone she thinks might notice her. She latched on to Alice and thought that made her popular.
That's true. And Alice was getting tired of Sarah's neediness. The boy at the party was really just an excuse to make Sarah mad enough to snap back. No one blamed Alice for dropping Sarah. Almost no one would even notice.
I was amused that Sarah thought it was her idea to end the friendship. Like Alice needed a reason.
Doesn't it bother you two that Alice treated Sarah like that? It doesn't seem very fair.
It's not about fair. It's about right. And Alice was too popular to be Sarah's friend. It was cute at first, and Alice felt good that she was being so charitable. But you really expected to be a saint, right? She's got her own life to live. Sarah was so high maintenance.
She was lonely.
And pathetic.
So what about Ryan? He's popular, smart, and a good athlete.
People are jealous of him.
That's why I threw the whole drug thing his way. Knocks him down a few pegs and doesn't really run the risk of any permanent damage. His parents will trust him again. Eventually.
A stroke of brilliance, to be sure, but will lose his friends over it. That will hurt his popularity and has resulted in him not thinking he's as popular as he thought he was. He might believe that Sarah is in his league. You took a risk.
Maybe she is. She's smart and witty and fun.
Be serious. Sarah doesn't have a single friend. What could she even offer Ryan? He needs status, not a project.
Maybe he could date her.
Did I miss something? I just said he needs status, not
Not a charity case. Yeah, I heard you. But you're not thinking anything, my friend.
We aren't friends.
We can shove them together and let people judge them. It'll give Ryan an excuse to dump that little loser publicly, which will elevate him tenfold. He'll know where he belongs, and so will she.
It'll crush her and fill him with confidence. She'll be easier for us to manipulate and underachieving as she gets older, and he'll be easier for us to catapult up the ladder as he gets older. I approve.
Why shouldn't Sarah be successful?
Here we go.
Be serious.
I am being serious. You hear her thoughts just as well as I do, and she's full of confidence, but she's already ignoring it. Who says we have to allow that? Maybe we could lift her up just a little?
If you make this some kind of social equality thing, I'm going to get very upset with you.
Aren't lifting Alice up. She's destined for great things.
Based on her looks, not her mind. That's its own issue.
Hey, Sarah's pretty. It's her fault she doesn't use what she's been given.
I'm not sure that's true, and that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I just think, we could take a step back from this one. Maybe let them figure it out themselves. Maybe they don't need everyone judging them. And maybe they don't need to think about what other people think of them.
Why do you care so much about that?
Because I remember Sarah when she was little. She was so happy. But then I made her start doubting herself. I'm the reason she's let girls like Alice convince her she's ugly and worthless. I'm the reason she walked away from her desire to ask Brian out.
This is the way it's always been. We touched every heart, every life. And you've never shown this kind of, well, doubt before.
Right? I'm the reason that Tony kid made fun of Ryan. I'm also the reason Ryan will grow clean and sober. Because he won't let people like Tony Cohen be right. Won't let them win.
And I'm the reason Ryan cares so much about what his parents think of him. I'm the reason he makes good choices because he's afraid of letting them down.
And that's great, it really is, but
And you're the reason people weigh their options. You're the reason people second guess their choices. How can you question that?
I'm not. I don't. I just think that sometimes we're cruel. I didn't mean cruel. I just mean that sometimes we go too far.
All right,
All right?
we'll step back from this one.
Really?
Not entirely. Ugh, no. We will observe and we will see how it goes. We will see if they made the right choice.
What is the right choice?
We'll know it when we see it.
And if they don't, if they make a choice you don't approve of,
Then you'll admit you're wrong and help us fix it.
what if we don't agree they made the wrong choice?
We'll put it to a vote. Majority rules.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Take it or leave it.
Fine. Majority rules.
You better be right about this. If you're wrong, those two are gonna hurt much worse than they would have if we stayed involved. You know that, right?
Please let me be right.
Oh, why do I have to take this class?
Because English is important for communicating and thinking. Critical thinking, that kind of thing.
It's literally killing me.
And to learn the proper way to use figurative language.
Ryan passed me a note. What does it say?
Why am I passing her a note?
Because I like her.
Wait, like her, or just like her?
I'm not in elementary school anymore. I like her. Do I have to define that?
Way to avoid answering the
I'm
question.
not ready to answer that question. Want to meet up and talk after school? Did he just ask me out?
I don't think so.
Possibly. Woohoo! He's in love with me!
Hey, it could happen. What should I say?
She's not going to respond.
Give her a minute. I just basically asked her out on a date.
Did I though?
I don't recall making that decision.
Maybe it wasn't a decision as much as an impulsive action.
I don't recall deciding to make it an impulsive action.
Maybe I don't know the meaning of the word impulsive.
This is going to end badly.
Maybe not. For once, I just need to ignore doubt and take a leap of faith.
Sure, same place as the other day. There it is. It's a date.
Is it a date?
Should I clarify? I've been so wrong about this before. I might scare him off.
What is she doing?
Oh no, she's going to cancel, she's going to friend-zone me, she's going to crush my still beating heart and I'll be a shell of a man all the rest of my life, never knowing true love, and ultimately,
Pull it together.
thanks, I needed that.
Is this a date? I'd rather know before I make a fool of myself.
Does that mean she wants it to be a date?
What if he thinks I don't want it to be a date?
I didn't think of that.
I was hoping it was, but let me know if I'm holding a fistful of you-know-what, and we'll go from there. That was actually pretty smooth.
That was smooth.
It just came to me, stroke of genius.
It's a date then.
I might cry.
Better not. That'll definitely freak him out.
I'm gonna go take care of myself. Hold it together, okay?
What do I do now? Probably pay attention to class and act like any of what the teacher is trying to jam into my head makes sense.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be able to focus now.
Just don't think about it. Leave it for later.
I guess that's that then.
Knew she wanted to date me.
I had my doubts.
That doesn't matter today!
What are other people going to think?
People are going to think I'm dating a freak.
It doesn't matter what other people think. I like her. But it does matter. I know it does. There are rules. I don't always have to follow the rules. I always have to follow the rules.
Look at what following the rules has gotten me. My parents don't trust me, and I just know People are spreading rumors about me that I do drugs. I should break the rules a little.
But see, if I date some nobody, people will definitely think I've gone off the deep end. They'll be sure I'm on something.
Stop it! Don't even think that. Sarah isn't a nobody. She's just a girl, like any other girl.
Or maybe not any other girl I've ever met.
Maybe I keep this to myself for a little while.
A secret romance?
More like an omission. Not a secret, just something I don't tell anyone about.
And if people ask,
Then I lie.
and if they spread rumors,
Then maybe I deny it.
I don't feel right about this.
because it's wrong.
I have a reputation, damaged though it might be, and I need to protect it. Sarah would understand.
How sure of that am I?
Maybe I don't mention it to her either.
I agree.
I hate this!
Can I go use the restroom?
He looked unhappy. Maybe he's having second thoughts.
Nope, he probably just had to go pee.
Gross! I don't want to think of him peeing.
Fair enough. Maybe he had to powder his nose.
That's no better.
He really looked unhappy.
Maybe.
It's nothing. I need to stay optimistic this time. He likes me. That has to be enough for now.
See? What did I tell you? We stayed out of it and they connected. They like each other.
That was
I-
never the
I knew it.
question. Yeah. The issue on the table is whether or not they should.
Well, I think it went well. Oh, and I'll even forgive you two for meddling a bit there with Ryan.
That wasn't us.
Don't give me that. You heard his thoughts. He's terrified of what other people would think of him. That's all you two.
We promised not to interfere this time. That was all him, not us.
No, but Sarah chose optimism and hope. Ryan should have done the same. You made him second guess his choices but
We tried to tell you. There are rules.
he's going to break her heart.
Yes. And because we stayed out of it, people will talk.
And because we stayed out of it, Ryan will feel terrible and won't know how to fix it. His heart will break and hers will be crushed.
We have to stop it.
No, this will be a good lesson for you. Let this play out and you'll understand why. A healthy respect for how people see us makes us cautious. Second guessing our choices makes us less prone to unnecessary failure.
Fear of judgment makes us wise.
But I was so sure there was a better way. We can let them see, truly see, not just onto the surface, but into each other's hearts.
No way! Absolutely not!
But
Are you out of your mind? Such a thing just isn't done.
why not? Why should they see into each other's truth?
If you do this, it won't end well. I want no part of it.
Just because something has never been done doesn't mean it can't be done. Right?
Oh, it's been done.
Every day I see them. They are filled with doubt, questions, fear, uncertainty. Not all of them are plagued with anguish. Not all of them buckle under the pressure. The ones that do are kind of the lucky ones because it's obvious they need help. And there are people that notice, and they help. And I'm so grateful for that. I worry about the rest of them. The ones that suffer in silence. The ones that tell everyone things are fine, but what they really want to say is that they're being crushed by self-awareness. The popular kids walk around like nothing bothers them. Like they don't even hear what other people say. But it's all they hear. They walk this thin little tightrope without anything to help them balance. And they're right to fear that others are waiting for them to fall. On the other end of the spectrum are the kids who think of themselves as losers and nerds and wasted space. I want to scream at them, no! You're not wasted space. You're special because you're unique. You matter. But they don't listen. They too feel that others are hoping for their destruction. And the saddest thing is, no one thinks of them much at all. So few notice how much loneliness there is in the world. And then, two people make a connection but can't recognize what they found. Even if it's all in their heads, they are crushed by the fear that others are judging them. They have been trained to fear what others think of them, even when no one's noticing. I wish I could do something. I wish I could show them they are not alone. Hey,
Hi.
I can see you.
I can feel your hand in mine.
Sorry,
It's warm.
it's sweaty.
I thought that was mine.
How is this possible?
I don't know. Maybe. Is it because I'm falling in love with you?
You are?
I am.
I am.
You are?
I can't.
He'll hurt me.
3 months today.
Hmm?
It's been 3 months. We've been dating for 3 months.
Doesn't seem that long.
I guess it's not that long.
No.
Can I trust you?
No.
Of course.
What?
Why?
I'm lying to you.
I don't know any of your friends.
I told you. They're really busy.
Are you really lying to me?
Yes.
Don't tell her the truth. What am I doing? I'll lose her.
You're lying.
I'm not.
He is.
I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised.
How could you?
I didn't.
Yes, I did.
Don't say it.
I'm sorry. I was afraid
Of what?
of what
people would think. That's how to do it.
No chance you'll stay with me now.
Why should I?
You never cared about me at all, did you? What was I? A joke? An experiment? A palate cleanser?
Why are you dating me if you're ashamed of me?
I'm not ashamed of you.
Then why haven't I met your parents? Or any of your friends? You haven't told anyone we're dating, have you?
No.
Why not, Ryan? Tell me the truth.
Because I like you. Because I love you. Because there are rules.
I don't know.
Well, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Stay. Stay.
Please stay.
Please.
Maybe that's best.
It's for the best. It'll hurt less now than later.
It's over.
It's over.
That quickly?
That quickly.
Doesn't seem fair, does it?
You know you should have asked me to stay.
I know. I was afraid.
You hurt me.
I'm sorry.
I know.
So,
I thought I could stop it.
we told you it'd end poorly.
We warned you.
I just wanted to prevent them from hurting one another. We were always going to make this choice.
You can see us?
We could always see you.
That's impossible. We've always seen you. Do you think we're blind? We see the judgment. We see the doubt. We know how much it matters that others see us in a positive light.
But we didn't know.
We speak to you guys all the time.
You just don't listen.
We beg doubt to leave us alone.
We have enough of our own without having to shoulder the doubt placed upon us by others.
It's sometimes more than we can bear, and yet we fight. We wake up every single morning, and we put ourselves in situations that will crush us.
And we learn from our doubt, and we learn from our failure, and we are grateful for the lessons we learned. But you don't even notice. Don't blame us for that.
It's not our fault.
Are you serious? It's completely your fault.
We don't need everybody judging us all the time. We don't need that look on someone else's face telling us we're making mistakes.
But it makes you careful. Sometimes we need to take risks. Sometimes we can be too careful and we hold back from making the best mistakes.
We let others make the choice for us, and you help.
Because sometimes you don't know you're making the mistake. You need to consider how others see you. You need to be self-aware.
We're always self-aware.
We can never go through a single day without worrying about every move that we make.
When we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is check our skin for blemishes.
And some blemishes are much deeper than the surface.
And we feel them.
We didn't know. It wasn't your job to know.
And you never asked.
What do you want us to do?
Help us.
Listen.
Lift us up. Is that all?
and hide us from one another again. No one needs to see so clearly into someone else's heart. Some parts of us should remain hidden. They are to be discovered in time, but not all at once.
We can do that.
I'm sorry. I thought I was helping.
We know. Thank you.
What happens next? We don't know.
And it's not up to you.
I'm afraid for you.
Hey,
Hi.
I should have asked you to stay.
Yeah.
And I should have been honest with you. I was afraid of what other people were gonna think. I don't know if I can stop worrying about that.
I could have helped.
Really?
Yeah, you just had to ask.
Not yet.
Stay.
It's too late for that.
Is it?
No. It's never too late.
You hurt me.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. You don't get to hurt me again.
I'm going to make mistakes.
Yeah, I know. Come on, let's go introduce me to your friends.
Will that be enough?
No, but it's a start.
I can see you.
I can feel your hand in mine.